Hello, welcome back to the vlog. It's been a whole 2 days since I talked to you, but you know, I missed you already. Some weeks I'm like just in a chatty mood where I'm like, I just need to be vlogging, and then some weeks not so much. Miss, where are you? Where are you? There you are. Miss Nyla and I are trying to play fetch because I just got home from school at 6:30 in the evening. I had after school choir, and then after choir, it took a full hour to get home. It usually only takes 30 minutes. There was just like traffic everywhere, ridiculousness. And so I just finally got home, and it's raining. So like we can't go on a walk because it's raining. It's not raining too hard. So we might be able to still sit outside and they can play, and they might just get wet. And I might just be okay with them getting wet because, you know, she needs to run off the energy or she will not sleep tonight. And our lives kind of revolve around Nyla sleeping at night. I do have news on that front. She has been every day since we got her 3.5 weeks ago, waking up between 3 and 4 in the morning. Let me rephrase that. Waking me up between 3 and 4 in the morning and whining in my face until I took her out. And then she would sleep for like a little bit longer. And then on the weekends, it was like 7 or 6 is like the latest she will possibly stay chill. And then she's just like, I'm a crazy dog, I need to play. We're doing all the things. So that's been an adventure. I've been very sleepy. And then yesterday and today, she slept until 4:45. And then she came and whined in my face, and both days I was able to like pet her and kind of soothe her until she like laid back down, which was good. And on school days I wake up at 5:30 anyway, so it's like not super off anyway. But that was pretty monumental, not waking me up at 3 o'clock in the morning. So that's what's going on in my life. Like I said, I just got home from work because I had choir after school, which when I'm looking, this year I've really looked at things that I'm doing and been like, where can I cut things? What can I get rid of? How can I change things? How can I just have more time in my day? How can I have less stress in my day? And that was one thing that I was kind of like, that's probably something that maybe I shouldn't do. But I'm so glad that I did it because we stay after school for about an hour once a week, but it's so much fun. And the kids, I've always had it during school before. So this is my first experience with the kids who are like willing to stay after, and the kids who are willing to stay after school for choir are like super excited about it. So like not just they've been staying after school, but like they took it upon themselves. I didn't even ask them to. They took it upon themselves and individually like searched on YouTube for the songs we were learning, so they like learned them themselves. And I mean, probably 10 out of 30 did that, and like things like that. And so they're like just super excited and super enthusiastic, and it's been so much fun. So even though I have to stay after school once a week, it's been like really kind of lighting up my day and my week because it's just, they're so excited. It makes me excited, and then it makes me, you know, like want to do fun things and like want to take them on field trips and want to do concerts and all that stuff. So that's been really fun. If you have anything like that in your life, don't cut it out because things that bring you joy are very important. So like I said, it's like 6:30. I am gonna go change. First of all, we had a pink out day for breast cancer. It was supposed to be a fundraiser, but no one ever came to pick up my money. So I don't know what to do about that. So that's why I'm wearing like all the pink. I have like a headband and a midi dress and earrings that are pink and shoes that are pink and like the whole 9 yards. And of course I showed up and everyone else was wearing like a pink shirt and jeans, and I was like, oh, went a little overboard, but alas. Anyway, I just got home, so I'm about to go and change and then probably pull out dinner, and then as long as it doesn't start raining too hard, maybe we'll go sit outside and work on editing videos and some products. I just finished some products and posted them this morning, so I got the Solfege Right the Room activities up, so that was excellent. And yeah, kind of 2 things I wanted to talk about in this video is number 1, things you can do to save your sanity. So things like having things that you really enjoy and bring you joy. Another thing I'm doing to save my sanity, like I said, is cutting things where I can. And one thing is that I actually cut a project I really wanted to do and have been wanting to do. But I already told you, I was working on a centers course and I've been wanting to do it for years. I finally was like, all right, September, I'm doing it. And then in September, I was so freaking busy that never happened. And so then I got to October and I started working on it, but I didn't get very far. And now we're like almost halfway through October. It's the 12th. Oh, I need to text my friend. It's his birthday. We were best friends growing up since like 4th grade. He's 10 days older than I am. And always rubbed it in. Anyway, so it's like halfway through this month and I'm like, we still are like not anywhere near. And I was like, look, it's either gonna be really stressful to try to push this out, or I could cut it and just spend my time working on other things that will also make me money, but maybe aren't as exciting. And so I decided to take that route. Partially, like I talked to my husband about it and he thought that was a good route too. And I was like, okay, then I can actually like finish these products I wanted to get up and I can like do this and I can do that. And it's just gonna be a lot less stressful. Specifically filming has been really difficult because I've been gone so much in the afternoons. And that was like my biggest thing is like, when am I gonna film this course that I wanna do? So I'm gonna table it. I am still gonna do it, but probably not till next year. And right now we're just gonna focus on some other things that are also exciting. Oh no, don't eat that. She's been stealing leashes out of the basket. She's like, I know this is for me. She's looking at me like, how dare you? I will now eat your foot. No. And no. And no. So if you need permission to take something that's stressing you out off of your list, here is your permission. First of all, you don't need permission, but if you feel like you need permission, here's your permission to go cross that thing that's stressing you out off of your list. Don't worry about it. You can do it later. I am still gonna do it, just not yet. So that's something I've been doing. It's been helping with my sanity. Did you see? She was like throwing it. Oh my gosh, that was so funny. I don't know if you saw, but the bunny was just like, she was just like throwing it up in the air. It was just like flying. Oh my gosh, she is something else. I was gonna tell you something else. Something else that's saving my sanity, but I forgot what it was. Maybe that was the third thing I was gonna tell you. I don't know. Anyway, so that is what I really wanted to talk about this week in this vlog, is saving my sanity. Oh, and then the other thing is focusing on things you can control, because TPT's algorithm just got rolled out, and then this past weekend a lot of people had a fall break, and myself included. Like, we didn't have school on Monday, and so people have been freaking out about sales being low, for good reason, because you know that combination hit a lot of people really hard. If you're not one of them, consider yourself lucky. But that being said, my strategy has always been, don't rely on TPT solely for your income, especially if you start relying on your income more. Do not rely solely on TPT. Like, have a little bit of diversity so that that's not like super stressful. And then in that, don't rely solely on TPT search. So like, have an audience and have things you can control. Like, even though right now the search is just out of whack, and if you haven't seen it, it's like ridiculous at the moment. They're working on changing it, but right now it's like crazy. And since it's so out of whack, I'm like, okay, but I can still send people, like I had sales today, Nyla. Like, I had sales today from products that I posted and I shared on Instagram. And I had sales from videos that I've done, and I had sales from blog posts that I've done. So even though, yes, TPT search is powerful, TPT is great on its own, don't make that the only thing you rely on, because it's your business, and at the end of the day, if you are not in control of it, then you don't know what's gonna happen to it. So just bear that in mind as you're building your business. Like, how can you build your business in a smart way to make sure that you can continue, even if Instagram went down, even if YouTube went down, even if TPT went down. Like, you have to think about those things because you're a business owner now. So keep those things in mind. We'll talk more about that in a bit. I'm gonna go take the steak out of the fridge so it can get room temperature because it cooks better at room temperature, fun fact, and change my clothes and go, I don't know, do some kind of work. So let's go. Hello friends, hope you're having an excellent day. Here's your daily dose of Nyla, who slept until 5:30 this morning. She only woke up when my alarm went off. That was such a good girl, such a good girl. And then Tully jumped off the bed, and so she attacked her and started jumping on and off the bed playing. But I'm gonna take the wins where I can, because you know we were not up at 3:30 in the morning. So that happened today. It is now Wednesday. I just got home from school. I did not have to do anything after school today, which is glorious because it means I actually am home. I got home like right after 5, so now it's like 5:30. So I need to do some filming. I don't really want to do some filming. I am so tired today. Like, not sleepy tired, I'm like exhausted tired. Like my whole body hurts today, and I've had a lot less of that this year. I'm not really sure what I'm doing differently. Oh, there's Tully. To make that happen, but I have had a lot less of that, and so I'm not sure what I did like today in particular that makes me feel like that. Although I will say that we got to dismissal, and I like call the buses on the intercom, and I was like walking up to go to dismissal, and I was like, I never had lunch. And I only drank half of my coffee this morning, so that might have something to do with it. So I did eat like a granola bar and some cheese sticks and then drank the rest of my coffee. And then I came home, and I was supposed to stop at the store on the way home because I'm out of creamer. So I had gone to get coffee, so I had coffee at school, because Kroger was out, so they didn't give it. So we didn't get it with our groceries. But honestly, I was so, like, my body hurts. But honestly, my body hurts so much that the idea of like going into Kroger, going across their giant parking lot, going all the way across to the back, because of course they keep all of the dairy stuff in the back, which I found out they do on purpose because most people buy either eggs or milk or both or butter, and so they put them in the back, so you have to walk through the whole store so that you'll buy more things because you'll see stuff, which I was like, that's smart but also very annoying. So I was like, the idea of doing that is not appealing to me. So I guess I'm just gonna stop at Starbucks for the 3rd day in a row because we've been out of coffee. And I have not been doing that. I've been trying really hard to do Starbucks either just like once a week is kind of what my deal with myself. And most weeks I haven't gone at all, which is good because last year I went a little bit too much. A lot too much, especially at the end of the year. I was like, I don't care, I'm so tired, give me all the coffee. And then it was like a coffee and a pastry, and it just got worse and worse and worse. So I have gone twice already, but I did get a skinny vanilla latte both times, no pastries or anything extra, had my normal breakfast. So you know, it's just a compromise because of the creamer being gone. That was a really long story you did not need to hear. Anyway, so I am physically very tired, but I do need to do at least a few videos. So I am gonna film some videos. I'm going to then hopefully edit some videos, maybe work on some products tonight. I need to get my children's church lesson decided on and ready because I have someone to help me this Sunday. Hallelujah. So I will not be in there, so I need to make sure I send that today at the latest to, you know, make sure that we have plenty of time. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do with them while I'm filming, but alas, there we are. Also, I'm gonna give you one more shout out. You know, I keep telling you how amazing it is to like actually be ahead for the first time ever in my life. It's really great. Example, I am working on some products, and I knew that I needed these products to be done before I released the newest blog post, and I was thinking that that was happening this week. And then I looked at and so I was like, crap, like I didn't post it because I didn't post the products yet, and so like I didn't, you know, finish everything up, and I was like kind of freaked out about it. And then I looked at my content calendar and I realized that that is next week, and this week is actually something completely different. So that is very, very exciting because it means I have a whole nother week to work on that you know I should have done like a long time ago. But I thought I was gonna be like super stressed trying to get it out like right now, but I actually have a little more time than I thought, so that's good. So get ahead, seriously, seriously. Especially like y'all, I went a full month without filming anything and I still had videos going up on both channels every week. So do whatever you can to get ahead. Even if it's just like, okay, instead of making one video, I'm gonna make 2 videos, like that's fine, but do something so that you'll have a little bit of wiggle room. That's what I feel for today. I think it'll be a snack and then we can do that. I kind of want to order Chick-fil-A for dinner, but I'm also like, I probably don't need to. We do have an easy dinner that we can do without too much effort. Maybe I'll do that instead. But I've been dreaming about chicken. When our AP had a Chick-fil-A cup on her cart, my principal and AP use like carts and like roll around the school all day, so they're in the hallway all day long, and she had a Chick-fil-A cup on hers, and I was like, that sounds so good. So I've been dreaming about chicken nuggets all day long, but we'll see. We'll see what I get filmed, how long it takes me, and how I'm feeling. I did turn the hot tub on because that sounds glorious. Oh, and I finished this book yesterday, by the way. Email Marketing That Doesn't Suck. So good. So good. So I've been trying to read like more specific books, and so I've been looking at a lot of like books about writing. So writing, mostly for blogs originally, and then also looking at email, because those are 2 really big parts of my business. And so really good. I will link it down below. Definitely grab it, definitely use it. It is so good. He does cuss in it a little bit, so just FYI, but highly recommend. Easy read, interesting, useful, practical. I'm here for it. Get the book. Oh, and TPT released a new announcement today. I was talking about the algorithm being crazy, and they announced that they're gonna scale it back. So they were starting with like a small percentage that they were testing it out with. Then they went to like almost everybody, and so now they're actually rolling it back to a smaller percentage and tweaking it because it was so not ready to be rolled out to everyone. So that is very exciting for all the people who have been freaking out, myself included. So that is very exciting that it's going to be, you know, a lot more useful and all that good stuff. So hopefully that does good things. So we shall see. They're still looking at, you know, personalized search. They're still working towards that, but they just realized like it wasn't quite ready, and they need more time to tweak more things before it gets released to everybody. So that was announced last night and then again today. So very exciting news. Hopefully things will be better. Okay, let's go do something. I really wish I had coffee because that would really help me pump me up for this video session, but I don't have coffee because I didn't go get creamer. Speaking of things working without my knowledge, earlier I was like, man, I've sold a lot of 2 products, which are 2 different like Halloween songs. And I was like, that's kind of odd that like there were just so many. I was like, I guess people are getting ready for Halloween. No, friends. It's because the blog post went out talking about my favorite Halloween folk songs, and guess who links to products in their blog post, and guess who automatically pushes that blog post to their email list. That's where it came from. There we are. See, it's important. Do the things. So no matter what the algorithm is doing, you can still push out product. Hello, happy Friday. I am so glad it's Friday. It has been quite a day. Yesterday I did get a few videos filmed. I did make dinner. I did not order dinner. I mean, I didn't make anything fancy. Like, it didn't take very long, but I'm just proud that I did not call DoorDash because I'm trying to be a little better. Now, today is Friday, and Friday is official. I don't cook on Friday day, so we will be either DoorDashing or going out tonight, depending on what Andrew wants to do. Normally we stay in and DoorDash because we're boring old people, but he went to Home Goods the other day and found glorious things. He said they had so many Christmas things up, and look. It's so amazing. It's so amazing. And then I was like, that is glorious. And he was telling me about all these things he saw, and I was like, we need to go like right now. It was yesterday, but that would be a little bit ridiculous. So I'm kind of hoping that he wants to go to town tonight so that we can go look, even though like realistically we should probably wait till tomorrow, but I want to go now. Yeah, So did that, sat in the hot tub. I did not get anything edited. I didn't get any products done, but you know, win some, lose some. Today, did my workout. I did all my workouts this week. Hallelujah. Went to school. It was quite a day. It started, the day began with a kid came in and she had a Coca-Cola and she couldn't grab her breakfast because she had a Coke in her hand. So I was like, oh, well, I'll put it in your backpack for you. And I dropped it on the floor and it exploded. And I felt so horrible. I felt so bad. It just exploded everywhere. It made a giant mess, got all over me, got all over her, all over the floor, like disaster. Seriously, I just sat down outside and like I have Coke spots on my leg. Like I'm sticky now at the end of the day. I even like, you know, got some wet paper towels and like tried to wipe it off, but it did not work. So I need to wash everything I'm wearing today. So that's how school today started. Third grade went well, but I was not aware that we were having vision screenings today. So that cut like 15 minutes out of my class. So then we didn't get to do all the things we needed to do, which means I didn't get all the grades I needed to get. And then first grade also had the hearing screenings. And so by the time like they left, they got there late, and then we were trying to be super quiet because they put the hearing screenings next door to the music room. Who does that? Who does that? They were like, you're not gonna be loud today, are you? And I was like, do you know what I teach? Everything is loud. Everything, all the time. We're always loud. So we were trying to do like super quiet things. So we ended up basically playing BB Bubblebee for like the entire class. But they were entertained and it was fine, and yeah, whatever. Let's see, who else did I have? Second grade was so much fun. I love these are words I've never said. I love my second graders, especially this class and one of the other classes. I love them. They're so fun. Like they have so much energy. They're so excited, but they're like actually want to do good and want to do well. And they're like, their teachers are really on them. So like they act right, and it's glorious. It's glorious. If you've been around for a while, second grade's usually like the one that's just not happening. So that was really great. We had so much fun in second grade. We played instruments, we played a game, we read music, we played a really crazy like run around tag kind of game that they just loved. It was so much fun. And I don't usually love those kind of games because they're too chaotic for me, but we played it for a whole 5 minutes. That's about all I can handle, all they can really handle. That was it. But it was good enough, and they had so much fun. And then fourth grade is just a disaster all the time. They didn't earn any points. They didn't get game time. I was just like, whatever. Had to call 3 parents, whatever. And then my fifth graders are really good too, and they were super fun. We were doing this really fun activity with instruments, and they broke not one but 2 maracas, which like, okay, we're aware that things break, and that's the thing that happens. I don't usually have instruments break, but the maracas are old, and you know, they're not the sturdiest instrument, so it was like, you know, not super shocking. The first one, the kid came up and he felt so bad. He was like, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to. And I was like, it's okay, like it was an accident. You weren't even here when I explained how to use the maracas. So, like we didn't even talk to you about, you know, how to use them correctly. And then like 30 seconds later, another one breaks. And again, I'm like, it was an accident. I know both the kids that did it. It wasn't a huge deal. But they have a pair that comes with them, and she was so mad. So mad. She took them back to class 15 minutes early, and so they didn't get their game time either. I felt really bad about that one as well, because, you know, I didn't want to be like, oh no, you know, if she's like, we're going back to class, and I don't want to be like, you know, undermining her because they're with her every day. But also I was like, it's really not that big of a deal. But yeah, it was quite a day. I'm gonna go change because I'm covered in Coke. I stopped at Kroger because I needed heavy cream We've been out of heavy cream for days, but I have not been wanting to go. I told you that yesterday. So I finally went today, got heavy cream. I got graham crackers so we can make s'mores this weekend because we already have the other things we need. I found pumpkin Dove. So I was like, yeah, let's try that. And then I found my favorite face mask. Love this one. And I love, 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 love this one. They will like get the crap out of your skin. Love them. I've never seen them in this. I found them at like Home Goods, and then I've been ordering them from Amazon. And then I got this one. I've never tried this one, but I was like, yeah, we'll see how it goes. So that's exciting. I just, you know, my birthday is a week from tomorrow, so I'm already like, it's my birthday week. I'm here for it. So what I really want to do is drink some coffee and chill out for a bit. What I need to do is clean the house and edit videos and work on products. So we'll see which one of those wins out, the work or the cleaning or the chilling. I would much rather work than clean. But I haven't bothered to, oh, hello, thank you for sitting. I haven't bothered to hire a maid. So unfortunately, Nyla has not yet been trained to clean the house. Oh, ow. Crap. Unfortunately, we have not trained Nyla to clean the house, so I guess I will have to do it, and we have a lot more dog fur now that we're back up to 2 dogs. So let's change and do that. Oh, but I will show you my outfit. I wore a very similar outfit to this last week. But this is an Amazon dress. It's not the same as I wore in a recent vlog. It's a different one. I do wear it a lot though. It's got short sleeves. They also have a sleeveless version. And then it has pockets, which is great. It's a really nice length. I'm like 5'6", 5'7", 5'8", I don't know, something like that for reference. So it goes like right below my knee, which is a good length for teaching. Comes in lots of colors. I need to get it in a couple other colors because I love it and wear it all the time. So I'll have to look into that. And then I busted out my boots that are now covered in vanilla Coke. Oh, also, I did have a cherry Coke in my room, so I gave that to the girl because I felt really, really bad that I busted open her soda. Also, I'm a little bit like, why did you have soda at school anyway? But not the point. Anyway, so this sweater is like my favorite fall sweater. Super cute, really soft. I've had it for years and years and years, and nice and long, so it's good to wear with like leggings. It has pockets as well, and there's a couple of other color combinations too. And then I added a belt because I needed a little something, and then I got my favorite Amazon headbands, my super cute candy corn earrings. All right, dogs are barking, so I'm gonna go investigate, go change, and I guess I'll go clean. Hello, hello, happy Sunday. Yesterday we had a really nice, fairly chill day. Got up very early and wrote my journal, read the Wall Street Journal, read a book, got caught up on Angie Belmar's Not So Scary Halloween party. We went to oh my gosh, words. We went to get my nails done. So I have purple with little ghosty. I think they're so cute. And then went to like Marshall's, TJ Maxx, Home Goods, found some goodies. Some things that were just like we needed lotion and bubble bath. But then we found some fun Christmas finds and a couple of other random things like some popcorn buckets and just stuff. And then we went to Guitar Center because my husband is playing at church on Sundays now. So he wanted a harder guitar case because he has like a soft one, so he wanted like a hard one. And I found my birthday present to myself. It's so pretty. I love it. I wanted to go look at the ukuleles to see like the size difference between the concert and the tenor, and I picked this one up and I played it and I was like, this is my, I need it. I play ukulele at school every day, and frankly I didn't realize how much of a difference it would be to have like an actually good one versus like I just play one of the kids ones that we use when they learn to play ukulele. So now I have a much nicer one. It's a concert, so it's a little bit bigger than the normal ones, and then it has like the built-in tuner, and it also has a hookup so I can like plug it into my speaker, which will be great, especially when we're learning ukulele, so that the kids can actually like hear mine over theirs, or you know, even if I'm just playing and singing with the kids or something. So I'm super pumped about that. It was something I didn't realize I wanted, but I picked it up, and y'all, like, I just could not put it down. I was like, I just love it. And then it was on sale. I was like, they must have known it was my birthday. It's not really my birthday, but it's my birthday week. Yes, I'm one of those people. Then we came home, we watched Harry Potter in the hot tub, and had some ice cream and had the fire going and just had like a really nice night. And then Nyla slept until 8 o'clock this morning. I have not had, y'all, I have not had a full like 8 hours of sleep since we got her a month ago. I woke up and I felt like a whole different person. I was like, I'm so well rested. I feel so good. Like, it was magical. We just got home. We went to church, went early because he was playing, so that gave me plenty of time. Now I'm gonna go to the children's church like an hour early and like work on children's church stuff during that time, which is, I feel like that'll actually help me get in ahead. So I got started on like the lesson for the next week that I'm gonna be gone, because I don't need as much, you know, written out as other people. Went to lunch and now we're home. I'm wearing this super cute green dress and my really fun little loafers. That's so cute. So I think we're gonna have kind of a chill afternoon. We need to do laundry. I'll probably do some work on my computer, do some planning, that kind of stuff. But that's about what we're up to today. Hello friends, happy Monday. I am the worst at being like, oh, I'm just gonna vlog for a few days, and then I just never say bye, and so it becomes like a lot of days. I just got home from work. Nyla is like bouncing off the walls. Mondays are hard because we're home over the weekend, and then on Mondays we're gone all day, and so she's like, you know, not used to it like she is on Friday, and so she's like when she gets home. I only have a little bit of time before I need to go to choir. So my plan for today is I need to do the dishes. I'm gonna just like leave the door open, let them run out. I need to clean up, there's like some fluff everywhere. And I need to change the sheets on the bed. There's like my main things that really need to get done. And then I need to take a shower. Here's my hair. And then I need to take a shower and then eat some dinner. And then I'm gonna head out. This morning I showed a couple clips of finishing up some Halloween products, which are now super close to Halloween, but you know what, we're too far in to not post them at this point, so they're going up anyway, even though I keep saying I'm not gonna do that. I have been using my project plan, my project time in the morning to work on products, which I don't normally do. I normally have like a project, but I was gonna do that course and I decided not to do the course, so I had extra time. So I've been working on products. So I am going to be finishing up some stuff. So I got that one done, and so it can go up soon. And then I have one more that I would like to make happen that's not super Halloweenish, but kind of goes with Halloween stuff. So it's kind of like a, you know, whatever. And then we're gonna start working on Thanksgiving stuff, and my goal is to get all the Thanksgiving stuff completely posted before November. So I have like, yeah, this week and next week to make that happen. I only have a couple of things I'm doing for Thanksgiving, but do a couple of things. I really need to work more on evergreen products, so that's kind of like where I'm headed. And so I have a couple of things for Thanksgiving, a couple of things that are like Christmas or Hanukkah, and then going into the new year, my plan is like January to hit like evergreen products and a lot of things that like I want to become my like more staple products that I think will do really well, and so just really leaning into that. So that's kind of my plan at the moment. I don't usually work on products in the morning, but I told you we're just doing kind of whatever I can at the moment to like make things easier, and so that's one thing I'm doing that's making things easier. I'll probably work on some of those products tonight as well. Anyway, I just got a new book. It's called Working Hard, Hardly Working. Someone recommended it to me. I've had it recommended actually a couple times, so I thought I would give it a shot. It looks to be a pretty quick read. It's like 200 pages, so hopefully it'll be useful. I'm always scared when I get books like about productivity or time management or anything like that, that it's gonna be like stuff I already know, but I guess we'll find out. So I'll link that below if that's something you're interested in. I just finished my other book, so that's good. And yeah, I'm gonna go. So that's about all I got yesterday. I worked on products while we watched TV, and then we had Red Lobster. It was good. Alright, so that's all I've got. I'm gonna go ahead and go and get some stuff done, and I will see y'all later. All day, every day. Okay, so I was going to go, and then I was washing the dishes and thinking through like all the things that I just told you, and thinking through like products and all that kind of stuff. And I came to the conclusion that I'm actually gonna not work on the products that I wanted to do. I really would like to get them done, and I would like to do them, and I will eventually do them, but it's back to that, do I want to stress myself out trying to get them up ASAP, or do I want to just wait, take my time, do them later, maybe do them, you know, next year or something like that, and focus on more immediate concerns. And I think that's going to be my play instead. That'll give me a couple of weeks to work on stuff for Thanksgiving, get a head start on Christmas, to work on some evergreen things. So I have like a Thanksgiving list, a Christmas list, and then like a list of evergreen products I want to start working on. And so I think I'm going to do those instead. That way I'm not stressing myself out and I don't feel like a lot of pressure. And so I have a blog post and a video ready to go about this product because I knew I was going to make it, but then I didn't make it, and so I'm just going to put them on hold. I will publish them next year. I'll publish them earlier next year because I was already a little bit like, man, I really wish that I had scheduled that for a lot earlier, because it's supposed to be out like Thursday, and that's, you know, only like a week and a half until the Halloween, so it was kind of already like really close anyway. So I think this is going to be a better plan, a better play. It stinks. I'm hating the amount of things that I have felt that I need to reschedule this year, and I'm hating the amounts of things that I want to get done that I haven't been able to get done. It's really, really, really frustrating me, but at the same time, I am needing to do whatever I can to like exist and to, you know, be happy and healthy and in a better place than I was last year. And I just keep going back to that. Like, I can't do what I did last year, which means that I have to do things differently this year. So that's really frustrating, and that's on me for two things. Number one is just not planning accordingly, and not planning the way that I should, and not planning with the actual amount of time that I have. Because that's a big thing for me, is I'm like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and then I look at the actual amount of time that I have and I'm like, I can't do that. And so I've been realizing that after the fact instead of realizing that beforehand. So I really need to like be more aware of how much actual time I have to spend on whatever it is that I'm working on, so that way I am, you know, able to stress a lot less and able to just make that happen. You might be in that same boat, and so I don't want you to feel, you know, frustrated or anything like that. So I have a giant list of Halloween things that are going to be happening next year. Maybe I'll work on them like in July or something. I don't know. Maybe things will be different next year. I don't know. We shall see how next year goes. But you know, I was like, I don't want to be super stressed out. What are you dropping? I don't want to be super stressed out, especially not the week before my birthday, trying to like get this stuff up. And it was gonna be a lot. Like if it was one little product, it would have been like, okay, whatever, I'll just do it. But it's enough that I'm like, it's gonna be real stressful. So here's to letting go. We're just gonna be like Elsa this year. Just let everything go. We're letting things go. We're not stressing about things that are not immediately our problems. We're not piling on extra work. We're just letting it go. And it's gonna be fine. And one day I'll be able to push harder and then we will be fine. So yeah, just wanna give you that update so that you have a realistic picture. I also have a more realistic picture. And yeah, there we are. Thanks for watching.